The Insta360 X3. I love this camera, no doubt. It can do a lot of things which traditional cameras not able to do, like underwater. It can shoot underwater. It shoots 360 video, that very unique look of very wide angle. I can name the list and it can go on, and I can even like talks a lot of things about this camera for like a day. But of course, what we're gonna talk about today are the 3 things I hate the most about this camera. If you guys are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Peace. Alright, first on the list is the lens. You guys can see the lens, right? That's totally exposed. And it just so happened that the lens is the most important part of the camera. It is something that you cannot mess up. It is something that you cannot scratch. Otherwise, it is going to affect the entire footage or image that you're going to get from your camera. This is categorized an action camera, and action, it is something that you gotta take your camera on a risky situation or probably anywhere, and that's not gonna be good for a camera that has it is just not an exposed but a very exposed lens. You can't even put this camera without a protection like this. Otherwise you're going to not really risk, but for sure you're going to scratch the lens and making your camera not that very useful. That means this camera needs a special attention. It is not like the GoPro or DJI Osmo Action camera where you can just throw it anywhere you wanted to throw it if you're done using it. But this has to be kept somewhere safe. And of course you gotta buy this lens protection right here. It's rubber, which is not that costly, but of course it costs something. It's annoying, right? Now secondly is you're not gonna be able to set a preset on this camera. What I mean is, most cameras, you just wanted to set it and then turn it off, and then anytime that you wanted to record whatever the last settings, and then that should be the settings that you're going to be shooting on. But this one right here, the default is always going to be in 360. Now sometimes you don't want it to shoot in 360, you just simply want it to shoot on a regular or normal mode, which is the 4K, using the single lens, any of the lens that you have in this camera, and that's kind of annoying. So I hope Insta360 would consider allowing us to do a preset on this camera so we can use the 4K. Well, the 4K is actually good. It's it is a decent footage. You're gonna be getting a decent footage out of this camera using 4K or the single lens. So I hope Insta360 X3 or Insta360 would update their camera. And thirdly and the last thing what I hate most about this camera is it takes forever to reframe and download. Now don't get me wrong, if you're going to be using this camera just for fun, say for example if you're going to be taking a short video and then import it or export it to your phone and then just upload it to social media, and that's totally fine. I think this camera will serve you perfect in that part. However, if you're going to be using this camera for a long term or a long form video, oh man, it takes half a day just to reframe it plus export it. After reframing it, that's going to take at least 4 hours, and that's not going to be good if you don't have a lot of patience. So that's it for today, you guys. What do you think? Please leave a comment below, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.